Hey, this is Jason Hornung. I'm the founder of JH Media LLC. We're a full-service digital advertising agency and training company that helps people to create profitable Facebook ads for their businesses. In this video, you're going to discover the best way to find targeted buyers with your Facebook ads. Before I get into that though, I do need to dispel a common myth that I quite see often with people doing their Facebook ads. So there seems to be this feeling among a lot of people that targeting buyers boils down simply to the settings that you're using inside of Facebook. You know, what audience you choose and some of the other extraneous settings that they have inside of there. And if you just find that right setting or you find that right audience, then magically all of the buyers are going to be there. Now, I have to tell you, that's a complete fallacy. Those settings, that audience does not exist. You will not be able to take a crappy offer or a crappy ad and show it to a targeted audience of buyers and have it work. Okay, and I'm going to show you examples of how this in a moment. But what you need to understand is that the right way, the best way to target buyers with your ads is through the messaging that you use or the bait that you're using to attract that person, okay? So I want to use a fishing example here for you. So if you go out to the lake and you're going to go fishing and you pick a bait and you throw that in the lake and you don't catch any fish, is it because you were at the wrong lake or is it because you were using the wrong bait? Well, avid fishermen will tell you you're using the wrong bait. There's a lot of things that can affect what bait you use depending on where you're at in the lake, what time of the season it is, and all of these other factors that go into that. But what most people do with their ads is they'll find an audience that could be the right lake, and there's definitely fish in that lake or buyers in that lake, but they throw one bait out there and they just keep throwing it out there, and none of them fish, none of them buyers bite on that bait. And then they go, well, hey, it must be the audience, or hey, I must just not know how to target buyers. Well, the problem is it has to do with the messaging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you on the screen here. We're going to go to that in a moment, and we'll do this through the magic of video editing. I'm going to show you a client account where we were throwing ads out into the same lake nonstop for 2 months, and we were not making money with that. But we kept changing the bait, changing the bait, changing the bait, and eventually in month 3, we started making great money, and now we're spending a little under $1,000 a day and bringing in over $3,000 a day. And we just kept fishing in the same lake. We didn't switch lakes. There was the same lake the whole time. And if we would have concluded that, hey, this was the wrong lake, we would have never made this campaign profitable. Okay, so this will illustrate to you why it comes down to the bait that you're using. That's how you target buyers, not some kind of setting or audience that you're trying to find. Okay, any audience, any lake is going to have fish in it. It's going to have buyers in it. You just got to be using the right bait. All right, great. So what I've got here is I pulled up a spreadsheet that we use with our agency clients, and this is how we track all of the key metrics that we need to look at and report on in the campaigns. And so you'll see we started this project in December of 2017, and you can see over the course of the month we spent a little over $5,300 and only made about $1,070 in sales. That's, you know, over a $4,000 loss, right? So most people would consider that to be, you know, a severe problem, right? But what we're doing over this time is we're buying data, and we were testing hundreds of different messages and image combinations to find the right bait. And so we were learning about the market. Well, in January, we got a little bit better. We spent $8,855 and made just shy of $5,000. So we're starting to get better. Then in February, it started to turn around. So we got the right bait on February 8th. That was our first day where we spent money and made money. And then over the course of the rest of February, we started to accelerate the ads that we're spending behind this bait because we knew this bait was working right and catching the fish we wanted. And that ended up getting us to the point where over the course of February, we spent $7,094 and made $15,933. And now we're in March of 2018, and you can see here now we've ticked this thing up quite a bit. And through the first 5 days of March, we spent about $4,500 and we brought in about $12,400. So the whole time that we were running this, we were running these ads to the same audiences. And you can see that, depending on the bait, it can be a losing campaign or it can be a highly winning campaign. So that is really how you target buyers, is through the messaging that you're using and getting the right bait, so those fish want to latch onto that and they'll buy your product and service from you, and it'll happen profitably. Do you believe that you have to be some kind of great writer in order to put together Facebook ads that convert? Well, I'm telling you, that's actually nonsense. Do you believe that you have to have some kind of mystical settings or know something that will allow you to target buyers properly on Facebook that's just being held from you? Well, that's nonsense too. And do you believe that you actually have to have like really deep pockets with a lot of money to burn in order to test and find out what's actually going to work for you so you can be profitable with Facebook ads? Well, that's nonsense too. Hey, my name is Jason Hornung. I'm the founder of JH Media LLC. We specialize in creating profitable Facebook ads for ourselves and our clients. We've spent over $30 million since 2013 profitably doing so. And what I have for you today is something super, super, super exciting that's going to solve all three of those problems for you. You see, what it is it's a free PDF along with 2 videos that's going to walk you through a campaign that we put together for a client that produced over $1 million in revenue at better than a 2-to-1 return on ad spend. On the PDF, what you're going to see is an actual copy of the ad, the full ad, along with a complete breakdown of all the elements of the ad so you can understand why it works and how to put it together for your own business. On top of that, you're going to get a video that walks you through exactly how I did that. So you can see that and you can hear it and you can learn how to apply it in your own business. Then the next thing is you're going to get a second video that'll walk you through what I call our lazy man's guide to targeting buyers with Facebook ads. This is the exact process that we use for ourselves and our clients to find all the profit-producing targets that our tender little hearts desire so that we can put ads like I teach you out to those targets and start to bring in the profits that make the bank account balance go up and up and up. Then the last thing is throughout both of those videos, you're going to actually see how we launch campaigns at as little as $5 a day for testing budgets, and we can find out how things are working and not working, turn off our losers, and then scale up our winners so that we can create profitable ad campaigns and get them to the max level of profit as possible. So if that's something that's interesting to you, which I can't imagine why it wouldn't be, all you got to do is you got to click one of the buttons that's here. There should be, if you're on desktop, it'll be like in the lower right-hand corner. If you're on mobile, it'll be in like the upper right-hand corner or left-hand corner. I don't know, I'm probably pointing the wrong area. But either way, you click one of those buttons, it's going to take you out to my page. You can register to receive this PDF and these 2 free videos, and you'll get them delivered to your email instantly so that you can go ahead and you can go through it, you can learn, you can apply it in your business, and you can start making money with your Facebook ads today.